Streets are saying that Britney Spears is currently in the early stages of planning her 10th album, has reached out to none other than Charli XCX.
Britney Spears is no longer releasing music. She says she'll never return to the music industry and she would rather work behind the scenes and write for other people. I feel like Britney Spears has given us enough throughout the years. We don't deserve Britney Spears.
Britney Spears' team is forcing her to work against her will. All Britney wants to do is to be free and to enjoy life, but her team has gone behind her back and spent her money to create a secret album and make her their cash cow. Britney wasn't even aware of this album, but her team and record label went to the media to stir up some news. Now Britney is confirming that she doesn't want to work for them again, even if her team tries to force her to. So let's get into it. Britney Spears has declared that she will never return to music again, and there's a lot of people disappointed by this, including her team who has been spreading this false narrative. It seems like her manager, Cade, is desperate for her to work, which we have exposed him before. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go and check it out. But there have been some news stories circulating recently that Britney addressed on her Instagram. Quote, "They keep saying I'm turning to random people to do a new album. I will never return to the music industry. When I write for fun or I write for other people." We'll talk about those random people that she's speaking of because some people are detecting shade. Keep in mind, Britney hasn't been putting out new music, but we did see a song from will.i.am, Mind Your Business, and of course her song with Elton John, Hold Me Closer, which Mind Your Business was recorded a long time ago, but I believe Britney wrote in her book that she went into the studio for Elton. Britney also revealed that she has been, I guess, in the music industry, but just differently. Quote, "I've written over 20 songs for people the past 2 years. I'm a ghostwriter and honestly, I enjoy it that way."
This may be an unpopular opinion considering I'm a gay man and literally worship the ground that Britney Spears walks on, but I don't want Britney to release another album. I don't want anything from Britney Spears. I feel like Britney Spears has given us enough throughout the years, yet she continues to get disrespected and treated like shit for what? We don't deserve Britney Spears. All I want for Britney Spears is to be happy, in whatever capacity that is. Sometimes I wish that she would move outside of Los Angeles, delete her social media completely, and just live her life as a normal person. The things that Britney has gone through, I cannot even imagine.
Now, I'm glad she's making her choice to stay out of this industry, or at least, as a performer, because they took such advantage of her. Like, I can't imagine her wanting to tour again or doing a residency. Diana wrote, "I think this is good for her. She's set for life and doesn't need to be working, and she needs to enjoy her new freedom." Which I agree with, because as a little girl, she was working on the Mickey Mouse Club, then through her teen years and her 20s, she's been working way too long. Especially the kind of work she does, because it's very intense, there's a lot of pressure. This person wrote, "I wish she would return, but she's probably more at peace now than she's ever been. I can only imagine the anxiety she feels of thoughts of returning, thinking there's another chance at a conservatorship." Ooh, that's a good point. Like, if she were to become, again, a money-making machine, well, I still believe there are people who are cashing in on her. It may be way worse if she is actually actively making a ton of money. Going back to music might be a trigger or traumatizing for her because of that conservatorship. So if this is the case, this is what Britney wants, then who is telling the media that she's coming back with a big album? Like, that's what they're saying, a comeback album, which as soon as I read this, I was like, okay, I don't believe it unless I'm seeing it straight from her Instagram. But even the way they wrote about her, Britney Spears has had a tumultuous few years, but now it seems like she's looking to get back to work. No. Fake news, who told you that? Supposedly, Britney was working with Charli XCX and Julia Michaels on new material, but the collaborations are vague. Very vague. And I think that maybe if there is any collaboration, it's the fact that Britney is actually writing for these artists. But it is interesting to see how Britney refers to Charli XCX and Julia Michaels as random people, which Julia Michaels, I mean, a little bit random, not to be shady, but Charli XCX, I mean, she's made a name for herself.
Streets are saying that Britney Spears is currently in the early stages of planning her 10th album and has reached out to none other than Charli XCX. It's Britney, bitch. It is The Sun reporting this, however, so take it with a grain of salt. But I'm hopeful. Next year will mark 25 years since Britney Spears' debut album, and she is planning on celebrating by returning with her first record in 8 years. The Sun reveals that she has enlisted British pop star Charli XCX to write for the eagerly anticipated project, with the hope that she can return to the charts once again. Anything would be better than Mind Your Flop. We've been told that while the two are yet to meet, Britney gave pointers on what she wants the music to be about. The Music Insider said the Britney album is being kept top secret. Work has been going on behind the scenes for quite a while to gather a series of killer songs to bring Britney back with a bang. She is known as one of the biggest pop stars of the 21st century, so there is pressure for the music to be great. She went into the studio earlier this year to make some songs using Britney's guidance of what she is after. She came up with a really strong track that is expected to make it onto the album, which Britney's team hopes will be out in 2024.
There are so many specifics in these articles that they have to have come from someone. I mean, it's not like a generic TMZ article like, oh, Britney's back in the studio with Charli XCX and Julia Michaels. They are pulling quotes from a source. So who is it in Britney's team who's trying to get her excited about music when she doesn't want to work? She's publicly saying she will not return, yet this person is trying to get her excited, trying to put this media out, and it's only pushing her away. This is interesting because someone spoke to the Rolling Stone and told them that Britney is going to be working on music. Britney then made this post saying, I'm not returning. Yet then this person went back to the Rolling Stone and told them that the team was preparing new music to get the singer to return to the studio for, but she had not done that yet and has not been actively recording. So it seems like your plan is flopping. Quote, right now, management and AR are trying to get her excited for the music. As of right now, she's not actively in recording, but they're getting songs done to present to her. Nothing is cemented or in stone, the source adds. Who's the source? Because whoever this source is seems to be working against Britney's wishes. The same source says the hype around this is that everyone wants her to make music again. Sure, but I don't know if she's there yet. You don't know if she's there yet you are getting everything set up, essentially getting the songs lined up for her to sing in the studio. You're going to the press and telling them all about this comeback album. If she's not ready yet, she's not there yet, then where are you? This person wrote, genuine question, but if she doesn't want to work, isn't there mentally yet, then what's the point of getting her excited? Nobody wants a Britney comeback more than me. I have the woman tattooed on my arm, but if she's not invested, what's the point? And I totally agree. If she's not invested, she's not there yet, then why are we doing this? And also, I just feel like it's taking away from the whole magic of her making a comeback album, like something she really wants to do. Like, we don't know what her new sound would be like, but she's got the same people who have been lurking around waiting for her to get healthy enough to work again, and they're ready to just push her into the same mess. This person wrote, it's insulting and demoralizing for her team to go behind her back, investing time and money into a project and then telling the press about it. Like, they're just assuming they can strong arm her into being their cash cow again. Another person wrote, so they're going to try to strong arm her into something she explicitly said she doesn't want to do because they make even more money off of her. Now, Britney has been seen out and about since making this announcement. We actually saw her in Vegas for the holidays. This was 5 months after she was in Vegas and was slapped by the NBA player Victor's security guard. Remember that? That was so crazy and aggressive for no reason. This big man slapping Britney Spears. Inside sources, which I'm so tired of these sources, like, please give your name, said that Britney stayed at the Resort World and Aria for a handful of nights ahead of Christmas. She had a busy agenda while visiting Vegas, where she appeared at the Wynn to watch the new live performance of The Awakening and to chow down at its award-winning restaurant Lakeside. It also seems like she stopped by a few different venues and she's just enjoying Vegas, which I'm so excited to see, because this is what a free Britney should be doing. Just going around, going to whatever city she wants to be in, whatever bar, club, and just, there.
This is footage of allegedly Britney Spears walking around Vegas with a beer with who looks to be that Paul Richard Solis guy that she was allegedly dating a couple of months ago and broke up with. Now, I'm not 100% sure it's Paul Richard Solis, but my friend T was pointing out to me this hat here seems to be the same exact hat here, and he's always wearing this same look with the white t-shirt and the button-up shirt, so it kind of looks like him to me. But again, why? Why the potato phone? It is 2023. People are shooting full feature films on iPhones, and this is the best that we get. And by the way, this footage was provided by an influencer who has 500,000 followers on Instagram. You're telling me a content creator with 500,000 viewers doesn't know how to get a better shot than this? Now, I'm not saying it's not Britney Spears. Very well could be. But I am saying that just as usual, a lot of these public sightings feel weird and staged and just not authentic or organic in any way.
I hope that is Britney, and I hope she's having a great time with her beer. And honestly, I'm glad that she feels safe in Vegas after what had happened with this security guard attacking her. Now, remember, after this incident, it kind of became a feud in social media because Britney said that she had tapped this NBA player trying to get his attention. She was a big fan, but then the security guard claims that Britney had grabbed him, which we saw the tape. Britney didn't jump up and grab this man trying to attack him. And literally the security guard slapped her across the face and knocked her glasses to the door. It did not need to escalate like that. Britney even said, "That night I was swarmed by a group of at least 20 fans. My security team didn't hit any of them."
One person who was calling me, but we talked before with the security, don't stop because it's gonna make a crowd. So I couldn't stop. So that person is calling me, sir, and that person grabbed me from behind. So I didn't see what happened because I was walking straight and we told don't stop. But that person grabbed me from behind, not on my shoulder. She grabbed me from behind, and so I just know that the security pushed her away. I don't know with how much force though, but security pushed her away. I thought it was no big deal. And the security of this person told me it was Britney Spears. So I was like, no, you're joking. But yeah, it turns out it was Britney Spears. I know, but I didn't know because I didn't see her. I never saw her face.
Please tell me how Britney Spears at 5'4" grabbed a 7'4" man. He's 7'4", Victor, by the shoulders enough to where the security guard had to physically attack her. I just make it make sense to me, and I didn't see a lot of people swarming him. I mean, it's a very different situation than Victor, this random NBA player versus Britney Spears, but you know what? Hopefully they learned a lesson. And someone else who is probably learning a lesson is Abby Lee Miller, because she recently came for Britney and nobody is accepting that. Now, I think we can all admit that Britney was an amazing dancer back in the day. I'm sure she still is. I know her Instagram videos probably don't do it justice because she's kind of just bouncing around. We can't say the same about Abby Lee Miller. Even before the wheelchair, I never saw her do even a 1-2 step. So I have no idea why she's even a dance judge. I would need to do a little more history on I looked into her crimes, but I did not look into her dancing education. Abby Lee Miller said that Britney has gone from being great, confident, and well taught to making her cringe with her online dance videos. Abby said that back in the day, Britney was amazing, but that was then and this is now. Quote, "She was away from her dance teacher too long. That's number one. Dance is constantly evolving, so you have to continually stay with the trends." On top of that, Abby says she just wants Britney to pull her pants up. The lower your pants are, the longer your body looks and the shorter your legs look, which I get that. I've got a long torso and shorter legs, so I always try to keep that in mind. I can just imagine Abby criticizing her, saying, "You want to be head, neck, and leg." She keeps pushing her pants down, making her body look longer and her legs shorter. Pull up your pants. It's okay, Abby, who is asking you about this?
She's a dancer, first and foremost. She probably didn't even see it. And if she did, she probably thought, "Oh, okay, Miss Abby, I'll close my ribs." Or, "Oh, my dance teacher, Darnie, used to tell me that." Something to that effect. And people that aren't dancers don't realize that. And I'm telling you, I wrote a whole paragraph and I erased it and cut it down because I thought, nope, like you said, she's going through a lot. I'm just going to tell her one little thing that she can fix like that.
I like how Abby's trying to be a supportive dance teacher, even though she's not really anymore. She's kind of a felon after all the crimes that she committed. But okay, I mean, I guess we can hear her out. She's got some points.
She's open. So her rib cage is distended forward and her ribs are open. So think of a turkey. When you put the stuffing in the turkey and then you lace up the legs and the torso of the turkey, you pull it tight and you lace it up. She needs to tighten and close her ribs, and that will tuck her derriere automatically, and that will make her lengthen her whole body, not just her torso. I love Britney, and I think Britney's fans need to know that I love Britney, and I want her to be the best that she can be. And if that means to keep on correcting her, I will.
There's Abby Lee Miller inserting herself when she doesn't need to be. But I want to hear what you guys think of this video in the comments below. Let's go ahead and open this P.O. Box package item. I'm finally opening items again because I got a shipment and I'm finally in my new studio. I hope you guys like it. I think there's some things I'm going to change about it. It's still a work in progress, but we got the TV with the thing, and it could change, and I don't know, whatever. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm not an interior designer, but it's been hard. Okay, so this is from the Soap Mama, and it looks like they're in New Mexico. Okay, before we read the letter, let's go ahead and appreciate this bag, because look at this with my little logo. You guys can see, I mean, it's similar to my logo, but yeah, this is my official logo right here, and this is so cute. I love it. Okay, hi Sloan. I just want to reach out and say Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry belated to you too. I have been interacting with your content for a few years now, and I'm so proud of you. You continue to impress me with your educational video and podcast. Thank you for doing what you do and helping young women like me stay educated about crazy, scary people out there. Amen. I sent you some soap back in March, and you seem to really like it. I knew I recognized your name. So I sent you our Christmas line. I hope you love it. I already know because I saw one of the Sims, and I'm so excited. I also just moved into this new place. There's it's very empty, so I don't really know if I have soap. If there's too much to use, you're welcome to share some with loved ones. Okay, I'm not sharing. I'm just kidding. I recently started doing something new, and I painted your logo on our custom mini tote. I hope you enjoy. I think we could already say yes. We've already established that. My socials are down below. If you or anyone is interested in our products, I'll list it below. The Soap Mama Co. P.S. At a better time, I saw the upload about your recent attack. Very sorry this happened to you. I'm proud of you. Oh, I can't get emotional right now. I got a lot of videos to film today. But I hope these soaps can help heal your battle wounds. You are so sweet. Oh my gosh. That makes me, it's like, okay, maybe I will get a little emotional, but wish you a wonderful Christmas and keep your head up and remember that you're amazing, beautiful, and kind. Dominique. This is the first video I'm filming in my new place, and okay, I can't, but let's look at these soaps. This one's cinnamon. Look, has a little cinnamon thing on top. I love cinnamon. This is oh wait, no, not this one, but this one. Okay. Julian's gingerbread. Yum. I'm so excited for these because I'm in such a fall mood. I just turned my heat on. Whenever I start editing later, I'm just gonna make a fire. If I edit anything, we'll see. And then this one, peppermint rose. I'm opening this one first. Actually, let's go ahead and open it because I just want the full effect right now. Oh, I love rose anything. Rose lime, rose peppermint, just so yummy. Also, your packaging's great. No wonder you're an artist. Yeah. I mean, soap's an art form, but also you're killing it in everything else as well. Then these, I don't know what these are. They're smaller soaps, maybe? Little soap chunks. Oh, that smells so good. Oh my gosh, that smells really good. This one's really strong smelling. And then this one is a biscotto. And it looks like this is kind of maybe a cookie soap. Oh my gosh, they're little tiny soaps. Cute. I love that. Thank you so much to Soap Mama. I'm so excited to try these. I really appreciate it. I will list your brand below. So guys, go support, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye guys.